Welcome to the Printing Bureau, guys. Weekly market forecast for Pepe. Not financial advice, just educational content. Do what you want with the content. This is just what I'm doing and just sharing it with you guys. All right. Okay. So let's get into it. Let's look at it from a monthly perspective. So Pepe, again, energy flow is down. Volume is been increasing and increasing month on month. So, this candle will be exceeded. So 585 is a given. It will be exceeded. And we'll go lower than 585. I think for me, I think here becomes a really good zone, that kind of top of the initial move, which is around 439. Between that zone and that 585 zone, I think this area is kind of the area I'm kind of looking for a potential bounce on Pepe. And I mean, if it gets to somewhere, you'll be about like, this is about, I think, 50%. So if we do a measurement of this body of this candle from there all the way down to somewhere here. Oh, hold on. Let's just escape that and then do it again. If we do 50% of that to somewhere there, yeah, so 50% would have brought it here, and if we do 50% from the actual body of the candle, do a measurement from just here to the body of the candle down here, and we scream it there, so you go 50% somewhere, which is 580. So which is where I've got my line there. So that is kind of like the area that I'm looking for between here and here. Hopefully that gives us a lower volume selling, and that can give us a sling off. If we look at it from a weekly perspective, again, energy flow is down. When you see big volume selling like this, you always expect it to be exceeded after the bounce. We've had our bounce, and now we are going to exceed it. So, for me, I think this week, the minimum you can expect is about 565 on Pepe. That's the minimum, 565. It will be hit this week. If we go to the daily chart and see what's going on the daily chart as well, what we can see on the daily chart, we've got this obviously big volume selling on Friday, and now we kind of bouncing off, which is normally what happens when you have a big volume selling. But this candle will be exceeded. So, if Pepe rises to about somewhere here, which would be a 713 zone, it'll be a good short for me. Probably put an order there. Let me put an alert here. Put an alert so that when it does that, I know, and then I can take a short on that. I will definitely take a short and run it all the way down to the fives, to the low fives. So that's Pepe on the daily. On the 4 hours, which is where I do a lot of my kind of decision making. 4 hours, as you can see, so we've had the big volume selling here, and we bounced off level 1, level 2, and I think it's just going to poke up to about maybe somewhere there, 723, to give it a level 3 kind of move to the upside, and then swing it all the way back down. So this will be this will be exceeded. This candle will be exceeded on lower volume. So that's kind of like the setup I'm looking for on Pepe. A potential bounce up to about between 715 and maybe 720, somewhere there. If you're lucky, you might push it up to about 730, and then obviously come all the way back down. And if we get to somewhere here like 653 and get a bullish candle, that could be the end of it. If we can go any price below here with a bullish candle, also could be could be the end of it. But as we've seen on a higher time frame, I expect this candle to be exceeded. That candle will be exceeded. It's a given. So that's what I'm looking for on Pepe for this week. And I hope you have a good week. And if you enjoy the content, then by all means, click the like button and subscribe, and have a good week. And we'll catch up in a week's time.